How to make tea, how to steep hot tea on today's episode of Abundant Apartment Lifestyles. We're going to use 3 different methods of loose tea from Teamotionstea.com to show how to make tea that tastes delicious but super easy to make. A special thank you to Teamotionstea.com for sponsoring today's video. If you want to get these delicious, amazing loose blend teas, I will link them down in the description link below. I love Teamotionstea.com because of their trademark tea questions that they have. It's called their method that they use to help enhance your tea experience when drinking the tea. And Teamotions teas are made out of special herbal blends. And each tea was curated to have unique benefits emotionally, mentally, and physically. The herbs that they use in the tea blends are called adaptogen herbs that are very rare and help our body's ability to react with stressors like emotional, environmental, and physical stressors. They've been used for centuries but are very rare. So adaptogens help aid our body in reacting or recovering from both short-term and long-term physical and mental stress, which is why this boosts immunity and overall well-being. Research has shown adaptogens help combat fatigue, enhance mental performance, ease, and depression, which is why we're going to be using them today. So what we're first going to go ahead and do is the first method is using a tea egg. With the tea egg, you're literally going to take 1 scoop, which is a teaspoon of the loose tea, and close the container together. With closing the container together, then you're going to go ahead and put the tea into some hot water and let your tea egg sit in there to steep for 3 or 4 minutes. Each tea egg can be used actually twice, so you can get 2 cups out of the 1 usage of the tea egg. Let that sit for 3 or 4 minutes. Use your Teamotions method to ask those 3 trademarked questions to help relax, emotionally balance out, and de-stress by having Teamotions tea, but also these trademark questions. Let it steep. My personal favorite is the Earl Grey. I absolutely love the way it smells. I love the way it tastes. And I do feel very relaxed after having the Earl Grey tea. The next tea that we're going to go ahead and focus in on is going to be with sachets, with make your own tea using the sachets. 50 come in a pack, which I will link down in the description link below, of where you can still use the loose teas also with the adaptogen herbs to help find strength, to have hope, to have joy, to have all the other amazing benefits as well. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take another teaspoon of our loose tea to find strength. I'm feeling like I need to find strength this afternoon and get some more. So we're going to scoop 1 teaspoon with our special scooper from Teamotions Tea. Scoop that in there, go ahead and put it into the sachet, which is really, really simple. It's fill your own tea bag and literally put it in there, let it steep again for another 3 or 4 minutes. I do love the find strength and have hope and all the different types of teas that they do have that you can use and pick from. And also with the different types of loose teas that they do have, it does help with the adaptogen herbs. So we're going to scoop 1 teaspoon of the tea into the tea bag and let that steep for another 3 or 4 minutes. It's really simple to make tea. This is so simple. With the loose teas, you just need to have the tea bag or the tea egg. And then we're going to use a third method, which I'll show you in a minute. But let that tea bag sit in there for 3, 4, 5 minutes to steep. And again, you can get a second usage out of the tea bags after using theirs. They can be used twice to steep. Let that sit, and then you can go ahead and drink your beautiful tea. You can have your have hope tea, find strength tea. There's lots of different choices that you can pick from. Your Earl Grey tea, so many different ones to have. So our third method that we're going to go ahead and use and do is going to be from using a travel mug. Teamotionstea.com has a wonderful travel mug that you can travel with your tea and not let being on the road or being away from your house be an excuse not to have tea. With their beautiful travel mug, it actually stays hot for such a long period of time and cold for such a long period of time. So with the travel mug, it actually stays hot for 12 hours and it will stay cold for 24 hours, meaning you can make iced tea out of your tea. And that's your question of the day. Do you want to learn how to make iced tea from loose teas? I'd be happy to share. share and show you. So what we're going to go ahead and do is take our Teamotions tea travel mug. You can see there that there's the little container that you put the 1 tablespoon of the tea in. You can use Fine Strength, Have Hope, Earl Grey, so many different ones, Seek Clarity in there. Put your 1 scoop into the little canister, and then you're going to take the netting and close it together. Just screw that on top. Put your hot water into your thermos. Put then the top on, screw it back on, and I would let it sit without it being screwed on for 3 minutes, so it's not like tightly on there. Don't screw it on just yet. Let it sit for 3 minutes. Once it's set to go, then you can unscrew it and drink it literally from the top, or you can go ahead and there is another way that you can pour your hot water through if you want a different method of pouring your tea. I wanted to show you guys that there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can pour it into literally then into a mug, into another mug if you'd like. This is one way that you can do it where it's on the top part of having your loose tea. The method that I prefer using is using it within that container, having the hot water, then taking it out and straining it through. You take the whole top off and literally just pour it into another mug, or drink it straight from your thermos. You don't have to pour it into another cup if you don't want to. So Teamotions tea makes it really simple to have beautiful teas. Also, though, for the emotional balance and for the emotional wellness component of having the adaptogens to help aid our bodies in recovering in short-term and long-term mental stress and physical stress, which we need, quite frankly, right now. So if you found this video helpful on how to make tea and steeping hot tea, make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and share with your other tea lover friends this video so others can see it as well, along with our playlist. Let's make it a powerful day, friends. Bye, guys.